This is today's love horoscope prediction for Aries. Those born between March 21 and April 19 belong to this zodiac sign. Love for Aries is a fundamental part of having the emotional stability that allows you to face other aspects of your life. Lately, you Aries have found yourself quite nervous and upset. This stress does not favor you at all, and only with this, you manage to attract bad energies. I advise you that, if you have the possibility, start today to dedicate yourself to yourself for a while, listen to relaxing music, or even practice some activity that makes you release stress, such as yoga or meditation. It is not necessary for you to join any gym or sports center. You can do it in your own home thanks to the many free videos that exist on the internet. Pay attention to my recommendation and you will see how you feel better and recover the good vibes. Love horoscope for single women. Aries friend, if you feel indecisive and do not clarify which of the men around you is the most suitable to start a relationship, at this time I advise you to put land in the middle. With this, what I want to tell you is that you stay on the sidelines for a few days and do not have contact with any of them, and that way you can calmly reflect and make a decision. When we move away, it is easier for us to realize who we missed the most, and we can be more clear about who really interests us. You are in those days when the Aries woman needs her space to start new stages, and this is how the prediction of your horoscope sign tells us. Today's free prediction for the Aries man. The men of the sign Aries are going through a situation of reluctance and demotivation, although deep down they don't really know what the reason is. I know that you have tried several times to establish a relationship without much success, but you should not give up for that. You are probably now trying to convince yourselves that you are fine alone and that you do not want to meet anyone for a possible relationship. But deep down you know that you would like to have someone special by your side with whom to share your life. So don't shut yourself up in yourselves and give love a new chance, which this time will surely be different. Today's Aries horoscope for singles and couples. Those born under the sign of Aries are under the influence of the planet Jupiter, and this makes them feel confused and indecisive in matters of love. You are used to being the center of attention. You love that the world revolves around you. Perhaps you will receive a big surprise from someone you appreciate and whom you have not heard from for a long time, and who, unintentionally, can help you solve your doubts. Apart from the singles of this horoscope, and due to the position of the planet mentioned above, you are predisposed to have surprises that will be pleasant for you. If you have a partner, love is, above all, freedom, and above all the freedom to choose. That you insist that your partner make the decisions that suit you or that convince you is not allowing him to choose. You have to let her decide freely in everything that concerns her, without pressure or simulations. If you don't have a partner, wait for a signal. Do not go blindly and groping towards that person without first having some certainty. You feel that things are going to work out, but it is only your idea, with no more support than the affection that person awakens in you. Unfortunately, it is not enough. How to know if he feels an attraction for you? Notice how he looks at you. Bets should only be placed when there is any chance of winning. The trends are not in your favor this day when it comes to gambling and risk. So be quiet and preserve your money. There will be better times to play and win, but this is not it. You have to shake the body to the point where it remembers that it is alive. The first step to recover your energy and your enthusiasm for living is to recover your spaces outside your home. Get out, walk, enjoy the sun and the onslaught of the elements. You have to recover that which fills you with joy and well-being. This is one of those days when you have to say yes without thinking about it and without expecting any regrets later. It is that your partner asks you not to wait for more delays because that is essential for her. Not for material reasons or vanity, but because for her, it is a true test of love. You wonder if you can ask for a raise or an improvement in your working conditions. The stars answer yes, and that it is essential because you deserve it. Dispel fears of retaliation because your superiors and team know that you are an indispensable person. perhaps the most indispensable of the entire organization. You do not know how to start with a good exercise program, although you feel it's neat in your body. That makes you put it off and put it off. Today is a good time to put aside the excuses and start over. It's very simple, go for a walk of at least 15 minutes every day. Going by what futuristic movies and novels say, aren't we supposed to be riding around on flying skateboards by now? Those silent electrical devices that speed past us on the sidewalks are not exactly the same. And when it comes to long distances, shouldn't we teleport? That would eliminate airport delays and long journeys. Regardless of what the future holds, we have to deal with daily stress and challenges. Luckily, we don't have to wait for a new cure for these. We got it. This implementation week we have to let ourselves go with the flow and trust. Tip of the day: it doesn't matter if you win or lose in this game, but leave it all on the court, it's about who it is. Lucky numbers for today: 5, 8, 20, 21, 45, 48. Free Aries Daily Horoscope Tips. All the signs of the horoscope are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the specific prediction of today's horoscope for each of them. First decan, March 21st to 31st. Watch your behavior with respect to others, since sometimes you give an impression that does not correspond to reality. Second decan, April 1st to 9th. The horoscope tells you that today is not the right day for adventures with an uncertain ending. Third decan, April 10 to 20. Today Aries has to be careful what he speaks, because he doesn't know who his words will reach. Distorted